Welcome back.
Yo, how's it going? It's Tuesday. Tuesday, early morning. A week before everybody goes off to the holidays. Either that or you're already on the holidays. For that, congratulations, you survived. We're gonna be playing more survival mode here. We're currently still in Mountain Town. Last we found our heroes. Back in still in Mountain Town. We still got the broken ribs, but we got 8 more hours and then it goes away. And then we can start preparing to get out of here. Which is going to be interesting because, well, we don't have much. We do have a bunch of meat that we're going to have to leave behind. But I would like to be able to make a pouch and also I have to remake our bedroll. So we're going to need both of those. Kind of going through looking for anything extra that we may have missed. There's usually some tiny little matchbox or something like that, a little hidden in between the furniture. Just taking a moment to look. This is a blizzard that's going through that, right? We're gonna have to make water, or we're gonna have to just survive until we can get ourselves back to the cave or, Grandma's house. Gonna look out here, double check, make sure that what is that? It's not a blizzard. It's just damn cold. Oh wow. Also, we found ourselves still lacking in the arrow department. We regained one of our arrows, which is actually pretty good. But now we got to try and figure out a solution to our arrow problem. Which we're running pretty low. We're gonna have to solve that here soon. But until we get rid of these broken ribs, we're kind of stuck here for a while. Now what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to leave the gun here. We don't need the rifle. We have one back at their main base. We'll just leave the... We'll just bring the bullets. Leave the gun, bring the bullets. That's something I learned after gathering them all up. Is... You know, unless you don't plan on moving anywhere, which at the time I didn't plan on moving anywhere until Milton showed up. So the update came out and unlocked Mountain Town. I didn't plan on going anywhere. So keeping all my guns together was a good idea, but now it's more of like, if you find a gun in a zone, probably should just leave it in that zone and just move the bullets instead. Seems a little bit more efficient. And then I would use the bow to defend myself in between zones. When I'm moving from zone to zone, I use the bow and arrow so I don't have to use a gun to defend myself. Let's check out my tools here. In what condition are they at? 720. Yeah, got a knife going pretty low. I gotta figure out how I'm going to. Probably gonna leave one axe, one knife here, and then bring the rest with me. Right? Dragon crow feathers here. I'm still thinking that I'm going to run across an arrow on one of these wolf kills. I'm just under that impression it's going to happen. I mean, got it, right? I mean, I've killed many wolves. I don't think I've ever had an arrow disappear mysteriously. Unless it did pop off while he was running around. Just messed up if that did happen. Where did it pop off at? Oop. Hello, you. Kind of the downside too of not killing them, doing a clean shot on them, as this will happen. Yeah, it was a unfortunate result of my bad aim. Okay. I think I should just move on. Just come to the realization that the arrow's gone. Because I can't spend forever just trying to find one arrow. Even though, you know, one arrow is worth quite a bit. Makes my other arrows last a little bit longer. So I'm not blasting through my my current arrows. What we're gonna definitely have to do when we get back to Timberwolf Mountain is we're gonna have to deal with our equipment situation. We're gonna have to go through and replace any gear that's repair any gear that's really damaged, and also replace any gear that has been destroyed. Notice I'm still looking for it. Yeah. I don't think it's coming. I don't think those arrows are coming back. Don't get me wrong, I will still be looking for it until I leave, because it really is worth coming across. That arrow. Okay, hunting rifle. Grab it. 2 bullets. Oh my god. Okay, we'll unload it. I'll drop. I'll leave you here in case I come back. I'll just have to remember to bring bullets with me. We're gonna bring probably both of those. And one of the axes from farmhouse. I mean from Grandma's house. I believe the pry bar's here. Don't need the pry bars. I got pry bar back at the farmhouse. And from what I've noticed from the recent update, they fixed the farmhouse, so all of my pry bars that I had stocked up are probably back. I'll make a quick stop to see if it's true. Grab you and you. Well, at least we're getting through the bear meat. We're getting our bear meat back. Excuse me. Stretch. A little bit of a stretch. Okay. Tinder. Flares. Flare. Getting things kind of just dim here. Keep that here. Probably bring all the painkillers. Don't need. Maybe I should bring the emergency stim back. Fire. Murder. Prior bar behind. This is food. Probably bring the sewing kits. 81. Okay, both of these are nearly finished. So we're just kind of hanging out until those finish, because we're one night's sleep away from getting our broken ribs gone, which will increase our mobility. And another reason why I'm sticking around to be able to make the satchel is because it will help us be able to carry more of this stuff that we need out of here. That is what I'm hoping for. Make time. We got water again. We got food again. And we just wait then. Just double checking, making sure. Yeah, full on blizzard. Oh. Lovely. Awesome. This is not terribly cold in the cave. That's good. Cold night though. Looking at my temperature here. Still not very cold in the cave. It's fine by me. Okay, nighttime. 36. Nice. Broken ribs are healed. Thank you. Yeah, that was a pain in the ass. I mean, it took like 3 stream days. 3 real life stream days. That's at the rate I go through days. That was 8, 12, yeah, 12 hours. 12 hours just to get broken ribs. Ouch. All I gotta say, ouch. Okay, now we're back up to 30 kilograms of weight can be carried. And we can sprint again. Wonderful. Wait up the time. The moose carcass is probably gone, which, I mean, not a big deal. We got the important part off of him. It was the hide. The meat wasn't exactly important because we got wolf meat for days. But earlier on the run, I mean, that would be a huge benefit. I mean, earlier in the run, I probably would have gone for coat, because for what you get, which is broken ribs, possibly, and then not even half your health. It's worth. But that's if you already have the supplies in place to be able to sit around and really do nothing much for many days, many nights. It's like 12 nights. 12 10 hours sleeps. That's realistically a long time. Literally a long time. 7, 8. Okay. So once we get this cured, we'll be able to make our bedroll again. Bedroll back. Our good one. We got these. I'm gonna actually, because I don't plan on bringing the all this cloth with me, so I'm just going to use the cloth to repair the bedroll up to a better condition here. There we go. Probably just leave it here. Probably leave it. 27. Just wanted to move it back here, out of the way. Move it to somewhere where I know it's not going to despawn. That would suck. There's bits and places in the map that your items will just disappear. They'll be sucked into oblivion, never to be seen again. Broken ribs. I'm waiting for one more day will go by and then that will be finished curing. What we could do right now, we got wood, we got food. Let's go. We could probably go check to see if the moose is back. See if the moose has respawned, and if it has, then good. If it has not, then we'll check around. Hey dear. No, don't be like that. Don't be. Come back. I just want to give you a hug. Just a hug. Oh. No hug for me. It's like they know. That might be next. He might kill me next. He ate my brothers and sisters. Okay. Awesome to be able to move around a little bit faster now. I thought I was slow before. Man, with broken ribs, you are slow. You are extremely slow. "12 days have gone by, so probably the moose is not there anymore." I haven't gone through here in a while. I wonder why. I'm quite sure the bear is back too. I haven't been up here in a while. Checking to see if anything comes around that corner. Doesn't look like it. There's a deer here. Let's go down here, see if our little moose friend is back. We're not gonna attack him. I mean, if we did, we run the risk of being stuck here for another 12 days, so no. We got one hide, which is fine. Whoa. Oh. I panicked. I'm like, where did he come from? Hi, wolf. Fancy meeting you here. Hey, you jerk. Come on. I was busy just trying to look. No. Scavenger. Wait. There it is. That's gonna make me scared every single time that happens too. Every single time I'm gonna see that their body be underneath the, you know, the ground like that. It frightened me. I'm like, please don't let my arrow disappear. That would suck. That would suck a lot. That would suck a lot of donkey ball. Or moose ball in this case. Okay. Yeah, the body's gone, as was expected. Good morning. How was your weekend? My weekend was pretty good. Caught up on sleep a little bit. Still trying to figure out the whole gift thing. Because, you know, being an uncle and all. Yeah, sleep is good. I think I have something figured out. I just have to figure out how to get to my sister. So she can either wrap them or stuff like that. Okay, the moose is not here. It hasn't respawned yet. Amazon. The answer is always Amazon. That's true. Yeah. Or I go through Walmart and have her pick it up. But for a lot of other than my niece and nephew, the this year is pretty much going to be kind of a very light Christmas. Gonna be kind of just hanging out with family. Which is really all I really wanted anyway. Just be able to kind of hang out with family. Probably eat some food. Oh. I'm just trying to keep my finances to a minimum, you know? As much as I can. Finally got myself a decent job. So I gotta save up my money as much as I can. Yeah, student teaching reduces zero income. Yep, that's true. University charges for 6-hour court net loss. Yeah. Yeah. It's something you just have to deal with, being an adult. That's something that they didn't tell you when you were growing up. You know, the downsides to becoming an adult. just waiting for Bearskin over here to finish. I never wanted to be an adult. I was a Toys R Us kid. Right? I don't want to go up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. Okay, that's at 90%. Isn't that why we play video games? To kind of hold on to that, you know, idea of still being a kid? That and playing cool video games. I remember when I was able to play video games up until from sunset to sunrise. I miss that. I used to do that a lot. Well, that's one way to look at it. Yeah. It's one of many ways you could look at the much of the entertainment industry, really. You know, try and revisit the old days. Here I am talking like an old man. I remember the old days. Back when I was young and... Okay. And yeah. That's 3 hours here. Spent a lot of time just waiting, because I'm only waiting on 2 things right now, and then I'll be getting out of here and going back to Timberwolf. 299. 4 hours. Ah! Come on now. Come on now. Give me. I need supplies. I got a bedroll and a satchel to make. Okay, that's done. You. Okay, and the guts. Oh yeah, they're back at Grandma's house. We're gonna do that. You are nearly finished. Okay. Some water here. Well, that's the funny thing about growing up too, is that you don't feel like you've grown up. I feel like it's only been like, what, 2 years since I graduated college. But in reality, it's been like 10 years. It's kind of like, where'd the time go? It's a weird feeling. It's hard to describe to someone who's young, you know? Hard to describe it to them. It's like, oh no, time goes by fast. Yeah, it's because of the pellet. Because of the pellet, I'm carrying too much. Right. Okay, so grab some supplies from Grandma's house, and then we'll go down to the farmhouse. Check to make sure that the wolves be dead still. The town of Milton.
I need to lay down.
No, you don't. You don't have to lie down for nothing. Lies, all of it. What the aliens want you to do. They want you to fall asleep so they can take your memories. Fight it! Fight it! Got it. Yeah. Grab all those. Just looking. Just looking. And then I'm going to go straight down to the farmhouse. With all the supplies that I need. And there's cloth in the farmhouse, so I'll just grab all that. And then we'll rebuild. This will allow us to rebuild our bedroll. And then we're waiting on the moose pelt. So we can make the satchel. Now will allow us to carry more out of here. So we'll go up to 35 for our carrying weight. Should allow us to grab a couple of the tools that we have here and bring those with us. Once we get down that rope, I'm probably going to make a couple of stops to get food. To hunt for some food. So that we have something to eat for the trip back. Because I got a feeling that most of the meat that we have right now is going to be eaten by the time we get out of here. Yeah, that's probably the case. This area is a bit difficult. I mean, there are some good things about this zone, about this region, but there's also some bad things about the region. The good thing is that, well, everything's so close together, so finding supplies is very quick. Problem is, where the only workbench in the area is located outside, which makes things very difficult. Later on, when you try to make the much more difficult pieces of equipment that require you to be out, making something for a long time. Holy crap. Some would consider the workbench outside to be a bonus. Helps fight cabin fever. That is true. Does help cabin fever. Yeah. The only problem I have with it is that if you have a blizzard, or you have a very cold day, you got the fire barrel here, I guess. That's true. That could be used to help with the situation. And you'd probably have to work on a project like a couple hours at a time so that you could refill the fire barrel with fire. I guess it's doable. It would require a lot of juggling. It would require quite a lot of juggling. Okay. Get in the bed. Sleep for 10 hours. Remake my bedroll. Drop off the cloth one in the cave. We just passed a year. 366 days. Woohoo! Woohoo! Yay! Yeah, yes. I don't know, that's just the problem I see with it. It's not like horrible that you couldn't even use that bench. It's just requires a little extra addition. Break some stuff down here. I'm also gonna hack that to pieces. So I can get the cloth from that. Also get some wood. Anything else made of cloth that we can break down? Well, we do have curtains, but I'm talking about like chairs and stuff like that. So I don't have to use my knife. I guess not. I think we should be fine. Yeah, I think we have enough cloth. Check. We do. Okay, good. Then we gotta go back and get... We're gonna have to get 2 guts. Which means we're gonna have to wait for... Yeah, we're gonna have to grab some guts off of these wolves here. Bear skin? No. 17. What's the temperature like out here now? Fine. Okay, let's just do 3 hours at a time. We'll do 3 hours at a time. Hopefully the weather cooperates. 3 more hours. Go back here soon. Eat water. Drink, no. Drink water, eat food. Fire here. Mostly so I can get some... have water on hand. Ugh.
That's done.
4 hours. Liters. Oh, it's gonna be nighttime. Boil the water. How many days does Guts here for?
Time to look for shelter.
I don't think it's very long. Gotta have the guts to be able to make the satchel. Fresh cut. That'll work. Three, maybe? Yeah, probably 3.
Could end up being useful.
Grab these. And cook them up.
Might have to drop some gear.
Nope. Cured, fresh. Wiki says 5. Okay. We're gonna have to. We'll have to wait 5 days until we can get the satchel. I thought I had more guts, but apparently I wasn't grabbing enough, so just gonna have to deal. Private pelt takes 3. Gotcha. Gonna just be hanging out down here for a while, and by the time that those are finished curing, then well the moose pelt should be well far done. So yeah, right now it's just kind of preparing ourselves. Now that the broken ribs are gone, we're just preparing for a trip out of here. Which is just making 2 items. Bedroll, a bearskin bedroll. We got 2, 3 more hours. Some water, eat some food, go to sleep. Which technically we have plenty of food right outside, right here. Indoors.
Just need to close my eyes.
And technically we have a lot of wood around here. It's not as bad as of a location as I think it is for a workbench. Sleep for 10 hours. And drink water. I don't remember it taking this long to make a bedroll, but apparently it did take this long. Re-grab ourselves a whole bunch of wood so that we can make it to fire. Some wood up there too. I'm just gonna do this. Break this stuff down. Just so that we have a short fire. Is it shielded in here? Not much. And to be exact, not at all, really. It is close enough to fire burn.
Come on.
That was my favorite bench. Too bad. It's gone. Gone forever.
All right.
4 hours. Do 4 hours. Okay. 8.83. Name, please. Like I tried to work for like even amounts of time, and it gives me some weird amount of time. All right, 3 hours. Okay. Wait, I typed in 3 and it gave me 6. I mean, it only gave me 2. Why did it only give me 2 hours? Whatever. Blah, 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 blah. The amount of time is kind of borked a little bit. The borking is real. Where's my bed? There's the bed. Bork, bork. Bork, bork. Yes. Behold the borking. No bork. No borking is real. Let's make some more water. Back here. Back in materials. It's leash worth shit. I'll probably drop this. Probably just right here. Just got 1%. Should have dropped that when I was working on these things. Ugh. That's my mistake. There we go. Okay, so put these somewhere where they're out in the open. I can see them. I'm gonna need those for the satchel. Back out there. Grab more meat off of the wolves. Grab more meat off the wolves. Make some, make another fire. Pretty much doing short fire after short fire, really. But we really need this. We really need this bedroll. I'm trying to make up for a mistake I made. Like, it wasn't a run-ending mistake, but it was not paying attention to how much burn time. Well, how much condition I was using up, because I was sleeping a lot in the cave, and that should have been a hint. I should really think about repairing it. Just to be able to make a fire here. A decent fire. Hypothermia risk. That's you.
I need to drop something.
I don't. Might as well go and take care of this hypothermia.
So,
So cold? You were saying something? 1 hour. There we go. Good as new. Can we return to what we were trying to do earlier? Game? Temperature looks pretty good. Make a fire here. Here's hoping that we can get this finished before a blizzard hits. Because eventually we're gonna have to. Eventually we're gonna have to sleep inside of a cave. Because we're spending a lot of time sleeping indoors. We're also spending a lot of time outdoors. Working on a bedroll, so it might even out. I hope. Okay, we got all that good. We'll go over to here. Try to make some more progress on this. 4 hours. We're gonna be thirsty. Yeah, it's weird. I typed in, it was at 6 hours before. I put in 4 hours. And instead it gives me only 2. Is it because I'm using an axe? Is that really their justification? Like, because I'm not using a knife to do this? Consider it a nope? What the heck is going on here?
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
It could be the fact that I'm using an axe. Okay, so then we'll do this. 2 hours. So it should go down to 2.17 if I use the knife. Yeah, the axe. Okay, the different tools are, certain tools are less effective. Yeah. Okay. You win this round, game. Close my stomach here. We got 2 hours left on this, so do just 2 hours. $10 minutes. Do I have 10 minutes? I do have 10 minutes on it. Let's finish her up. We can finally have our bearskin bedroll back. Yay! Okay, now we got the satchel we gotta do. Which, after all of this back and forth we've done, this definitely should be done. So we'll sleep. And we'll go and get ourselves our moose hide. Now, on the way back, one thing I'm trying to think is should I make a trip to the forge on the way back? or one of the forges to quickly make like some improvised tools. Probably no, I'm guessing. If I were to guess, probably no. It's probably not worth it right now. Because we've got so many tools now. Plus we got 30 days until we gotta get ready for our trip up the mountain. If you go through Mustang anyway, a forge stop probably is worth it. Otherwise, yeah. And we won't know if we're actually going to be making a trip through Forlorn until we go down that rope and we find out that it is a path to Forlorn. So when we go down those ropes, if we find ourselves in Forlorn, then yeah, we'll make a stop. If we go down it and it's just a dead end, just kind of ends, then we'll just have to make our way back up the ropes and then go the other route. Let's see here. Just kind of wait. Wait 2 hours, get the daytime. Wait for cured. Okay. So it's a fourth of the way through. That one. Not that one. Need that one. We only need one bait. Yeah. We'll leave that there. We'll leave the cloth bedroll in the cave. Yeah, we'll leave the cloth bedroll in the cave. And come back with the moose hide. Because we're going to be coming down here and going down that. Let's see where it goes. I'm looking forward to having another, a satchel. Wait. Question. Are the satchels stackable? Can you have more than one? Did the developers think that far ahead? To where you can have multiple satchels to the point where you can greatly increase how much you can carry? Or is it only one? I think I read somewhere where you can only have one, like... Okay. Yeah. That was the thought that popped into my head, like, I have multiple. It goes in the accessory slot, so it'd be like 2 at the most anyway. True. Which, 10 kilograms. If you can have 2, extra 10 kilograms is actually pretty good. I find myself being 10 over all the time anyway, so that would be like awesome. You have to give up ear wraps for it. That's true. To have 2 of those, you have to give up ear wraps. And those are also very hard to find also. Yeah. Which also begs the question, is like, what's more important, the ear wraps or extra bag space? Which, you know, when you're first starting out and you're desperate for cold weather gear, then the ear wraps are way more important. But maybe later on in the game, because I'm later on in the game, the ear wraps give benefit, but it's not as noticeable. Plus 0.7, plus 0.3, 20%, 1. Okay. Really doesn't give much. Gives like 1% protection. Well, that wolf is gone, so wolves should be respawning here soon in the town. I have to be a little bit more careful when I'm going to town now. Okay, the bear has been eaten. A little bit of wolf meat here. I'm not going to be doing much hunting until I get out of here. And you should be done. Yes, you are. Let me see here. We got lots of those.
Someone's gotta go.
I'm gonna drop the cloth here. Fully repaired. 1 warmth. 0.5 windproof. 20% waterproof. 1% protection. 0 mobility. Not much. That's basically a free bonus. That's true, yeah. It is a free bonus. Yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, you know, it's 1% is a huge deal when you're first starting out, when you have crappy gear. But the further you go down, especially if you can, you get yourself some really, really good gear like we have right now, it becomes less and less relevant. But, I mean, if you spend a lot of time outdoors or you find yourself going through a lot of windstorms, that extra bit of warmth is probably a big deal. It means your temperature doesn't drop as fast. But I could see, ear wraps being a huge godsend right at the very beginning of a run, especially probably on Interloper. It probably does a significant difference on the hardest difficulty. Because you're dealing with increased loss in temperature. And that could be the difference in between dying in the cold or, having those few extra seconds to be able to make it to a shelter. Okay, so I'm probably gonna head back. Look to see here. Probably grabs the painkillers. Mostly because I don't want to be left out in the open with a sprained wrist with the wolves in the town, so I'm just gonna grab those. It's the only painkillers we have right now, except for the rose hip, which I haven't really been using. Because, it's either spend the time, spend a match, make a fire, boil up the rose hip tea, and then drink it, or you could just easily just sleep for 4 hours. The choice is yours. Nah. Kind of a very easy choice to make. It's like, oh wait, let's leave the cloth bedroll here. I mean, the rose hips are better than nothing, but it's kind of like when you know you could just easily sleep for 4 hours, unless you have something very important you have to do. The pills are much easier, yeah. Well, yeah, they do work cold. That's what I was just thinking about, like, right now, before you said that. I was just like, wait. I could just boil up a whole bunch of them and carry them cold. Or carry one of them cold. Don't have to have the heating bonus. True. Maybe I should start doing that. It's all these things. This is why I have to go through on this difficulty and learn these things, so that on Interloper I know all the options open to me. And that sounds like a very smart thing to do, especially when supplies are tight. Just carry a couple of them cold. Granted, they're made of liquid, so they're going to weigh a lot more than the pills do, but which makes me wish we could just eat the rose hips straight. You know, have them kind of, you have to eat a certain number of them, or one of the prepared. Granted, it'd probably make you thirsty as hell, but it could give you like the painkiller thing. You know, not immediate, but after a certain period of time, it gets rid of it. On Interloper, teas will be one of your few reliable sources of calories early on too. That's true, yeah. Yeah. I bet. That and cattails. Cattail stalks. Finding a whole bunch of those. Feeding yourself a vegetarian diet for a while. Which is what I would be doing early on. Pretty much going vegetarian until I could get myself the ability to make snares and living off of fish and rabbit. Do. The cattail and tea diet. We should market that as a new weight loss fad. Yes, we should do that. Make a farm. Make a little farm. Grow the tea and the cattails. Make a fortune. Well, maybe not. Be kind of difficult to get people to eat cattail stalks. They're not exactly very tasty. Organic, free-range cattails. Cattails. Get your cattails here. If you really want to go deep into it, just grow them and make them have to go out there and harvest them themselves. They just come out to the farm and have to walk like great distances just to harvest them themselves. It's like, that way you'll know they're fresh. built-in exercise routine. Exactly. Have not harvested you yet. You have been harvested, right? Yes, yes you have. Okay. So now we're just getting prepared. We're waiting for the guts to finish, and then we'll make ourselves the what should we call it? The satchel. Once we make the satchel, then we'll go through all the supplies that we found here, figure out what we're gonna bring with us. We're bringing all the matches, that's for sure. We're bringing the whetstones. The whetstones are coming with us. I'm probably gonna leave the cloth here because, well, cloth is kind of. Hey, I missed a container. Cloth is kind of easy to get. We got plenty of places where we can go and get some more. Doo doo. Doo doo doo. Okay. 26. We still got some waiting to do. I just look around out of habit, really, at this point. Yeah. Just gonna have to be careful on our way back through town, because guaranteed, if they weren't there before, they're gonna be there when we go back through. I could probably go and, for food, I could probably go and shoot that deer that's hanging out by the rope. Oh, those leather shoes. Every single time I start a run and I notice that I have the leather shoes, I always cringe. I'm like, oh, it's gonna be horrible. I prefer the runs that you start out with the hiking boots. Heck, the work boots would be better. Something that's at least a little bit better. The leather shoes are just horrible. $51. Okay. I hate the leather shoes. They're the worst. They are the worst. It's just runs that you start with those things. It's just like, I almost want the running shoes at this point. It's like, give me the running shoes. At least I get a speed bonus. Okay. Now we're just waiting for these things to finish. We're doing a lot of waiting. Yay, waiting. Woo. Probably wait 3 hours. Then I'll go out there and... yeah, I'll go out there and start grabbing some wood. There's a whole bunch of cedar branches out there, so I'll probably just go and do that. It's snowing! It's a winter wonderland. It's a happy winter wonderland. I'm gonna make a snowman. No, I'm gonna make snow angels. Oh, yes. We're gonna lay down on the ground, start doing snow angels. Have all the wolves look at me like I've lost my mind. Like, what is he doing? He's on the ground. Why is he on the ground? Seems to be flailing his arms back and forth. Why is he doing that? I don't know. What's he doing now? I think he's laughing. He's lost his mind. Maybe we should start avoiding him. I think we should. I don't want to get whatever disease he has right now. It's not mad cow disease. It's mad human disease. Yes. That's totally it. Totally it. Hi. I was busy talking about you. Yeah, you. I know. I'm just busy, you know, just hanging out, doing my human things, you know. How about you? How you doing? Good. If I wasn't crazy, I'd go insane. You are now meat. Welcome to my calorie diet. Oh, broken arrow. Really? Hey. Did I say you could be here? You are trespassing on private property. Please go away. They're not listening. They are not listening at all. No. 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 Bad dogs. Okay, I'm down to 5 arrows. Well, 6 arrows, really. Let's see here. Okay, we're gonna go over here, quickly make ourselves an arrow, because, we're here. We're here, might as well. Okay, simple arrow. Arrowhead. I gotta break it down first. Break it down. No. Not hammer time, we're not at a forge. Grab that one.
Sunset. It's gonna get a lot colder soon.
Yay! You know what would be really cool is if we could make ourselves a forge. Like, something that's not as effective, but it's something that you can build somewhere. Like, if you have a certain number of stones, you know, and a little bit of coal, you can make yourself like a mini forge so you can make arrowheads. Because I don't feel like you would need a full-blown forge to be able to make arrowheads. You know? I mean, what? During the Bronze Age and the Copper Age, they had, you know, they were able to make small forges from like campfires or something like that. Developers put that. I want a tiny forge that only allows you to make small things. I want that. I can make arrowheads from anywhere. Depending on what metal you're working with, you might not need a forge at all to make arrowheads. Yeah, that's true. If we made flint arrows, you just, you know, what's it called? Where you use the, you break off pieces of the flint to shape it into an arrowhead. God, I don't know what the word is. I know the method. And there's also copper. Copper, you don't really have to get up to as really hot to melt it. Copper's really good. Which, if there was copper kills, flint napping. Yes, flint napping. Yep, that was it. That's also a way you can make yourself a survival knife too. You could break it off into kind of a not as thin, but you could turn it into like a blade and be able to skin things with it. I made one once in Boy Scouts. It was pretty cool. Granted, I've lost it as soon as I made it, but it's also a primitive technology, yeah. It's kind of one of those things where, I mean, once you learn how to do it, you know, you can pretty much make yourself tools anywhere. Do the same thing to make a blade, a straight blade, and then you can make an axe. Just tie it onto a stick, but that requires a little bit of finagling to be able to make like a little notch so that it will stay on the stick. But that I have never done. I have never made an axe using flint knapping and making an axe out of that, but let's see. But I did make like a sharp rock and used it as a knife and was able to cut rope with it. It was pretty cool. Daytime, please. The only difficult part is finding flint. I mean, flint technically is everywhere, but if you don't know what you're looking for, you can mistake it for just a regular rock. I mean, really, it's kind of like a shiny black stone that looks polished. Kind of has a weird look to it, too. Cool look, but it's a weird look. I'm gonna go out there and get some wolf meat off of these 2 kills. Okay, their bodies are gone. That's obsidian. Flint is usually whitish. Oh, right. Okay. No. Okay. My old age is catching up with me, I guess. If that's the case, a lot of arrowheads that you find lying around, if you're lucky.
I'm not going to be able
Some
to
of them are
carry this
black.
load for much longer.
So you... Wow, what would that take? Is obsidian pretty much the same consistency as flint, or is it a little bit harder? And does obsidian require the same method of flint knapping, or do you have to use a harder rock in order to shape obsidian? That's a real question. We're gonna have to cook. Probably just cook in here. Just find ourselves something to burn. We got a chair here. Let's break down the table too. Obsidian can be shaped the same way, a little harder, a little more brittle. It's a sharper edge. It's the go-to rock for shaving. Okay. So it's something that you have to be a little bit more careful with, because if you flint knap it in obsidian incorrectly, because obsidian is more of like a glass. It's volcanic rock essentially, but it's more of like a glass, while flint is a lot harder, hence the white color, I think. But wouldn't flint be like an impure version of obsidian then? Obsidian's a little bit more pure, therefore obsidian's a lot harder to find. While flint is very easy to find if you know what you're looking for.
Come on. That did it.
Claimed wood, cedar. Wow, I got a lot of wood on me right now. Oh crap. Let's cook it all. No, flint is just another rock that's easy to nail. Okay. Yeah, I got... It's been like, what? Yeah, 15... It's been 15 years since I did any of this stuff, so... Nice to get back into it. It's only been 2 years since I camped, but camping's easy. With all the different technologies that we have to be able to go camping, camping's the easy part. I almost want to try and get my hands on like things to start learning that stuff again. Like teach myself how to make a knife and an axe from just natural materials. Figure out how to be able to learning how to use a fire bow. I would like to relearn how to do that. Requires a semi-straight stick and twine to make the bow, and you just rub it back and forth to be able to use friction to be able to make a fire. There's another thing they should... Yeah, I'm getting into it, all that myself. YouTube is great at learning things, yeah. Yeah, I haven't gotten around to doing it too. But yeah, that's another thing they should add to the game. There's a lot of survival techniques that they should add to this game. It'd be pretty cool to be able to, use a fire bow. Like 2 sticks and a cured gut. Like 2 sticks and a cured gut, you can make yourself a one-use fire starter. That'd be cool. Just be like, it'd like take maybe like 2 hours to start a fire. Just, but that would be awesome. I'd love that. In fact, I know that it doesn't exist, but I do want to. If all of a sudden we get to the point where we've pretty much exhausted this game to where there's like nothing else we can do, like we've played Interloper, we got into 500 days, all the episodes have come up. Let's just say, we've done everything in the game. I want to be able to continue the whole survival thing over to Minecraft, but the problem is, there's no mod packs out there that give you a realistic idea of survival. But that would require, coming across someone who knows Java and willing to program a survival mod pack. There are? Sweet. Because what I want to be able to do is I want to pretty much just completely overhaul the game to where There's no zombies, there's no gas, there's no, creepers. It's just a whole bunch of wildlife. Make the wolves hostile, so they'll attack you on sight. Put bears in there. Let me find you a link. You can dig into it later. Yeah, that sounds good. Because I would like it to be to where you spawn into a world, it's just one biome of a random type, and then it has animals in it that are related to that biome. And you just sit there and be like, you try to survive in a random environment. Like, it could be a desert where you're constantly trying to find water. It could be a forest, which would be a little bit easier. It could be, a winter biome, so it would be like the Long Dark, being in like just random environments. You could be on an island in a giant ocean, full of salt water, and be like, oh shit. That would just be awesome. That would be like absolutely amazing. Okay, we're halfway there. I'm gonna drop the wood off out in the out here. Because if I could make like my own little mod pack where it's just teaches you survival through the gameplay and pretty much drops you in a random environment, call it like survival craft or something like that. Drop all. Drop all. A whole bunch of wood here. Got a bunch of meat on us. It's not really cold out. We got 1 cent on us because of all the meat we're carrying on us. We've got a couple days to go. And then we're just gonna get ourselves out of here. Because we really got no other reason to stay here. In fact, it would be a lot more difficult, but it'd be really cool. It's like the progression of that mod pack would be like, you start out with nothing, and then you work from, basic survival up to primitive tools, up to maybe like Copper Age, Bronze Age tools. You kind of just make your way up the technology tree, surviving along the way, to where you go from like nothing survival, just trying to stay alive, to building yourself like an actual house, cabin thing. Here's one of the latest. Primal? Ooh. Just gonna click it, put it into a tab for later. Right. Bookmark that real quick. Back to that right here. I've just been in a survival kick, and it's something that's not going away. I don't know why. It's pretty cool though. But I have not been into a game this much in a while, which is, well, a game type in a while. Oh, there's a shelf up there. Huh. I didn't notice that. I never actually did look up in here. get the nighttime here. Sleep. But I'd love to be able to make a in-depth survival craft kind of a mod pack. A mod thermal craft is closer to what you are describing, but there's no recent versions. It's perfectly playable. That's it. It's perfectly playable. Yeah. I would love to be able to just make a mod pack that just goes full into the whole survival thing, going from absolutely nothing up through primal and medieval technology and all the way up. It would be a very slow pack. It would be a very slow pack though if you wanted to go the realistic survival. But it would be, I would love it. $63, getting there. We got meat, and we also got another wolf out there. We gotta cut open, get the meat off of that. Ugh. I think the end, you'd almost want to have like a counter, an in-day counter, telling you how many days you survived. There would have to be like some sort of an end game though, or not maybe no end game. It'd just be like survive as long as you can. Because, when it comes to a survival game, a proper survival game, there's really no end game. It's kind of just whatever end game you give yourself. Shielded. Kind of wait 4 hours here. You've just described Minecraft as a whole. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. The problem that I have with Minecraft is I do enjoy it from time to time, but I never vanilla, just the way it is, or any of the, catch-all, sync mod packs never keep me interested long enough. I usually get as far as making a house and that's it. I just kind of go, yay, you made a house. It's the build-up to, being stable that I enjoy. And if there was a mod pack out there that was based off of survival, where it's a long process just to get up to that point, I'd be all over that. I'd be like, yes, please. But the problem is, the way that Minecraft is now, I mean, all you have to do is find food, dig yourself, find yourself a cave, or dig a hole in the ground and just live in it and stand still. Pretty much you're never going to die. If it had something like, The Long Dark, where rather than your saturation going down due to moving around, it was a timed thing, and it just went faster the more you moved around. So it's like slowly start to have your hunger go down over time, and if you're moving around or doing things, just goes faster. I would love that. Be like, okay, I actually do have to go and look for food, because if I just sit here, I will starve to death. There's a mod that will hurt you if you stand in darkness. Oh yeah, Grew? Is that it? If you stand in darkness, it will hunt you down until you plant a torch. I've seen that in a couple of mod packs. Probably go and get some more of that wolf meat. Just kind of living off of very, very minimal supplies right now. Only grabbing food when I need it. I'm also kind of just grabbing food because I'm just trying to burn time. Not completely do nothing, but... Cedar. Cedar.
It's starting to weigh me down.
Fire. But I would just love to be able to turn Minecraft into a survival game. The experience you're looking for can be done. I've done things like that myself before. Yeah. Because it would be pretty cool making things like making a campfire, making yourself a temporary shelter, and then getting yourself the supplies to make a much more permanent shelter, making yourself a much more permanent campfire, making yourself like a spit so that when you kill like a deer or any other wildlife, you can put it on the spit and cook it up. Liters. I think I have enough time for that. At least to melt it. Probably have to grab reclaimed wood to be able to boil it.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Boil this up. I just love to be able to expand upon this game. Add way more things that you can use to survive. Which would be awesome. Okay. I've already cooked, right? Yeah, great. Cooked, I've made water, which I'll drop the water here. I don't need to be carrying around 8 liters. 7 liters here. Why does... It's weird. Oh, I do get shelter. Okay, so the cracks in... Okay, I get it. The cracks in the barn. Yeah, okay. That's cool. Wait. There's a wolf out there. There's a doge out there. Ah, yeah. Coming this way, I see. Like the jerk you are. Crap. Okay. Hi. How's it going? Well, at least they're coming in, like, small groups. Shit! Don't take my arrow, damn it. I got chasing now. Come on. Lead out already. I need my arrow back. I was off by like not even a pixel. Just barely missed it where his one-shot kill was located. Okay, camera, what are you doing? You're making me nervous, camera. go? Probably somewhere over here. Oh, I love my camera sometimes. And it's not my camera's fault either. I found out that it is actually Windows. For some reason, they have made it to where cameras break. For no reason, mind you. They just do. It has something to do with their their hardware detection, something or other. There we go. Gives me my arrow back. Jerk. Yeah. So in order to be able to fix it, I have to go into the device manager, uninstall the driver, unplug it, replug it back in, hoping that it installs it correctly. If not, do it again. That's Windows. What? Windows doesn't play it nice with others? I'm shocked, right? Yeah, that's true. The shock, it's something that surprises nobody. Yeah. Let's see here. Need the 400 one. Oh, the camera's dark. Okay. Right. Feels like it's getting worse. Let's do this. Deactivate. Deactivate. Okay, Windows. I get it. You want to be the center of attention. I know. Something that shocks nobody. See, Windows gets jealous when I'm not paying attention to it, so it does something to take my attention away from what I want to be doing. Which is weird, because like, of all the things that could break, why'd I have to be a camera? Like a cat, exactly. Windows is like a cat. Jump onto your keyboard and just sit on it. Be like, I'm now your attention. Your attention is on me now. Yeah. Oh yeah. But yeah, of all the things for it to be broken, it had to be a camera. What are you doing? Wow. Camera, please. Windows, please. Okay, how are we doing on the guts right now? 71. On our way. On our way. Actually, I'll go over here. And then we'll wait here. Okay. Let's do this real quick again. Switching. Back. I gotta find a much more permanent solution to this camera issue. It feels like it's getting worse over time. It's a constant battle in between me and Microsoft right now. It's like, come on now. Stop breaking on me. My patience is running thin with you. What's sad is that it's a Microsoft camera too. It's a Microsoft Live Cam. So Microsoft HD Live Cam. So yeah. So it's not even cooperating with its own product. That's just sad. Okay. Here we go. And just do this real quick here. Let's see here. Imaging devices. Scan for hardware changes. Okay. Nope. Install device. I'm just going right into the device manager. Go into devices. Move device. Yes. There we go. Okay. Then we unplug it, replug it back in. And see if it'll. Doesn't even last 2 hours. That's hilarious. Unknown device. First. Okay, there we go. The sound I need to hear. Hey, that went a lot faster this time. Camera back. Come on, camera back. Oh, I love my camera. Activate, reactivate. Change. Oh, the life of a streamer, huh? Especially a life of a streamer with a camera that doesn't cooperate. Okay. Oh, maybe, possibly, or not. I feel like it's getting worse. It feels like it's getting worse. Yeah, it's getting. Oh wow. Okay. Be here. Gonna be playing around with this for a while, I guess. What the hell is up with you today? There's got to be something with the newest update. Microsoft came up with a new update. They had a new update, and I've got a feeling that they were doing something to try and fix the camera issue. And by doing so, they just made it worse. Okay, that's good. Okay, let's see if the camera will cooperate for a little while. How about that? I love the camera. Okay, let's get back to this. As I finally fixed it for the time being. Hey, Microsoft. Yeah, for all I... Funny thing is for all I know, it could be something that is so simple that someone who knows, you know, Microsoft programming could easily just go in there and be like, oh yeah, it's this file, just delete it. Or it's this file here, I'll just type this in, boom, immediately fixed. I'm supposed to turn the white balancing off. that one. Eating the smaller ones first. Well, at least the ones that I'm not going to be using as bait. Oh, my camera. I think I know what I'm going to be doing tonight. I'm going to be going through and figuring out... Okay, search online, try to figure out what's wrong with it. Deep. Camera. Bane of my existence. 83. %, so we just need to get through probably 2 more days. Maybe. Probably 2 more days. What is up with my camera? Bothers me so much. I'm just gonna turn that off. It seems to... the exposure seems to want to get... A lot of the auto-adjusting things seems to just freak camera out, and there it goes, freezing up again. It's really hard to not get too distracted, but when it's freezing like that so often, it's very distracting. I gotta figure that out. Heck, I need to read up on what the recent update did. They changed something. That means whatever fixes I did before have probably caused some issues with Microsoft. Microsoft, I really don't like you right now. Because they've made changes. Well, in between the most recent version of Windows, they were trying to make things faster, but by doing so, they broke things. Okay, what could we be doing right now? Let's work on trying to get work on getting wood. Just go and get wood. The stupid camera. Feathers. If they break it, then you will get frustrated and unplug it, so then the rest of the system can run faster without it. Yeah, pretty much. It's all part of their plan. Start breaking things until, all you have left is just a keyboard. That's pretty much how it works. It's like, oh, the camera's not important, even though they've been for the longest time trying to advertise their FaceTime crap, their own little version of the the Apple FaceTime. So you can't even have face calls with a Microsoft project anymore because they broke the cameras. Let's see here. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try this. Why did you just start working? No, keyboards are too finicky. They want you to buy their fancy touchscreen computers, right? Yeah. I guarantee you, if a competitor all of a sudden released itself, something that was not Linux, because, well, unless you know all the ins and outs of computers, like you know how to program and stuff, Linux is really, really good. I don't know programming, so I'd probably break things on Linux. Other than that, if there was like a program that was a competitor, an OS, I guarantee you people would be all over it. People would be abandoning Microsoft immediately. The problem is no software works on Linux. Goodbye Steam library. Exactly. Yeah. There needs to be like a competitor to just all of a sudden show up and be like, yeah, we're way better than Microsoft. We won't drain your hardware just to run our program. Our cameras work. Stuff like that, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if like someone, when they had this whole camera issue, I guarantee you someone probably at Microsoft came into the programming where all the programmers are. It's like, okay, who's the idiot who broke the cameras? Cold. Just scare ourselves through the day. I'm constantly looking at my camera over and over and over again, making sure that it's still working. Kind of wait here. Yeah, let's wait like this instead. Wait for ours. I got plenty of wood. I got plenty of that. All this. I've got wood. Got water. Got food. We're fine. I'm curious. Oh. Oh. What the fuck? Okay. That's not an option. Are you sure you wanted to exit? No. No. Please. Just no. Okay. We're doing 88. We're getting there. We're slowly getting there. To love, which is sad too, because I spent all this money on this really nice computer, and the one thing that screws it up, Microsoft. Hey, Microsoft. Yep. Oh yeah. I think most people who have the biggest frustration with Microsoft right now is the graphic designers, me, and the programmers. Because every single time, especially people who make applications or programs for, computers, it's always Microsoft that changes something and breaks everything. And then we have to go through and fix things. I mean, funny thing is that when I make a website, there's the option to make a Windows powered server for a website. Nobody picks it. It's like, no, it breaks too much. Everybody goes for like a Linux powered server or something a little bit less hostile to the environment. In fact, I've had clients who would go and purchase hosting in a domain, and then I'd go over and look at it and go, "Do you hate yourself? Like, why? You chose a Windows-based web hosting? Why'd you do that?" Like, here, let me fix that for you. Get some more hours here. 3. But yeah, now the camera's working fine. It's like just like moments of the Microsoft just losing its shit and freaking out, and then it goes back to normal. Everything's fine. As one of the programmers that I stay in touch with a couple of times, one of the things that he says is like, it's almost like the computer like forgets what it is, and then has to think about it for a while. It's like, wait, what? I'm supposed to be doing something. What? Am I a potato? No, I'm not a potato. Oh yeah, I'm on operating system. I should be working right now. I forgot what I was supposed to be doing. Computer identity crisis. Exactly. It's almost like the computer just forgets what it is and panics and chugs along until it figures out what it's supposed to be doing. I think the funniest thing that I've ever said to someone who's had computer issues, it's like, I don't know what's wrong with my computer. It's like, what operating system do you have? Like, Windows? There's your problem. It does that. Okay. Let's just say I'm not going to be getting any sponsorships from Microsoft anytime soon. Get that out of the way. Unless they can, fix their shit. Oh, here we go. There we go. Okay, we can make ourselves that satchel now. After, dealing with our computer's identity crisis and keeping ourselves from starving to death here. It's extremely cold. Okay, can't do it now. Got 3 arrows down on temperature. That is definitely not worth. I don't think we could heat ourselves with a fire very well. We just slow it down. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just wait a little bit longer. Okay, that's getting pretty low. We're probably gonna have to get like a rabbit or something. How's our temperature doing? Temperature is doing just fine. It's only 1 arrow down. I must feed these crows like crazy. They must follow me around now. Yeah, that's probably it. They probably follow me around knowing that I'm going to drop them food or something. Yeah, start a fire. The sad part of coffee, it goes away. You run out. You have to make more.
Turned out pretty well.
That's a satchel. It's gonna require 10 hours, 3 hours, get up to 5. That's good. Okay, let's get on the satchel here. Crafting. Use the sewing kit. That worked. Okay, drink. Water. Some food. I'm gonna put enough enough logs on here to get to another 5 hours. There we go. And we'll finish it off. Okay, crafting, yes. Yes, it's nighttime. There we go. Blue side satchel. Here? Where? Doesn't show up on my body. Shame. That's fine. Okay. How much can we carry now? Nice. We can carry 35. Pretty cool. That's pretty cool right there. Eat something, drink something. Now we're gonna prepare for ourselves to get out of here. Oh. Okay, 1. Right. Can't see. I can't see. Get through the door. I'll show you now. I could barely see. I was like, where am I going? I don't know. On my bed. And sleep. It's daytime. There was a couple of wolves that just spawned, so I was kind of panicking. I'm like, get indoors, get indoors. Woke up fully rested. Drink some water. Okay, we're gonna wait 2 hours to get to daytime. Nice. Okay, daytime. Get some food. I have to get some water. $35. Look at that. I can carry 10 more kilograms. That is beautiful. I love it. That's awesome. Probably carry a couple of tools out of here too, which would be great. Quickly look outdoors, see what we're looking at. Oh, I could sprint a little bit longer. Not much longer, but a little bit longer. Jerks! They're all jerks. Each and every one of you. Go away. Guess what? Screw you. A little bit of a sprint here. Yeah. You're a wolf. I know. Epic music makes it so much more exciting. Yes, I know. Okay, epic of epicness. Okay, I hear you. Okay, fine. You wish to die? Here. You may die. You happy now? Okay, we need to stop. We gotta try our hardest not to use our arrows as much because we need to get out of here. We gotta gather up our supplies. At least the supplies we're gonna be getting out of here with. And go down that rope and see what's down there. I'm gonna prepare for the possibility that I have to come back up it. In case we have to do that. I'm probably gonna eat some of the canned goods because we're not bringing those with us. Being careful here. That way we can feed ourselves through that. And the meat's gone. I'm just preparing for the possibility of the wolves showing up right there. Okay, good. If we can get out of here without killing another wolf, that's fine too. Okay. I heard something. Yeah, we're down to only 5 arrows. And we lost a couple of arrows along the way. We used to be at 9. We lost 4 arrows. Mostly to pretty messed up means. We had one wolf that ran off with one and dropped it somewhere. We have no idea where it went. A couple that we hit one of the wolves and it all of a sudden, like they ate it or something. I don't know. Something happened to the arrow. Impacted one of the arrow, killed a wolf, and then it just disappeared. So I'm trying to be very careful with my use Well, actually, this is perfect. Nice. Don't have to, we don't have to go hunting for food. We have food right here. Good, 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 good. One of these. And then, let's see here. What do we bring in with us? We've got the bullets already. Probably grab one of the knives. A hatchet. Leave that here. Grab the emergency stims. Probably grab these. Not gonna bring all of them, but I'm gonna bring most of them. Yeah, that's good. What are we doing? 32, 33, okay. Let's see here. Bring you. I want to bring the flares. Flares are kind of heavy. I do want to leave a couple of supplies here just in case. I also have to keep in mind that I'm going to be eating, so along the way. I'll leave 2 here. 2 flares is good. Okay, that's perfect. Let's see. We have the accelerant. We want to bring these. Dropping these though. Don't need all that timber. Okay, let's see here. Got food and water. Harvest that. Okay, we got a knife. We got 2 knives, 2 axes. Probably make a stop. Drop the snare. Leave the snare here. Leave those. Don't. It's not even a kilogram, it's fine. Anything else we want to bring with? No, we're good. Sewing kits. Sewing kits. I'm definitely going to need those later on. Old man's wound dressing. Check out our first aid supplies. 5, 4. We got all these pills, emergency stims. Let's bring a couple of these. Leave 3 behind. That's fine. Okay. Let's get moving. Get moving while we still can. Double check. Okay, we're good. Let's go. Because we got meat that we're gonna definitely be eating, and water we're gonna be drinking, so along the way. So it's gonna lighten our load a little bit. But before we go down that rope, we're gonna have to make sure that we've got full stomach and full hydration and full energy. Check out what's down that rope. Hopefully it is to Forlorn. If it is, great. If it's not, and it's just a dead end, well, hopefully there's going to be something down there worth getting. Preparing for battle. Okay, we're good. Okay. We're gonna go in here, check what we have here and what we're gonna bring with us. Okay. leaving the wood. I'll leave the flare. Bring the knife. A hatchet. I'm thinking about the birch saplings and the maple saplings. I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna leave them here. Shoot! Can't. Okay, we gotta drop stuff. Drop you. Drop all of this. Okay, we're carrying way too much. Okay. We are going to be eating though, so it's not that big a deal. Yeah, we're going to be eating anyway, so okay, so that's something that will be dealt with as soon as we get to the rope. We'll be eating. Guaranteed we're going to be eating something when we get to the rope. And drinking. So 8.88 kilograms is not that much. I just want to bring the extra knives and axe because that will push us further into the late game, because I would like to have a couple of axes and knives left over for the trip up the mountain, and I'm trying really hard not to use the whetstones because we're definitely going to be using those things somewhere on the mountain. So the fact that we have 2 of them now, we have 2 of them plus I think we have a total of 3 in between what we have on us and how many are at Timberwolf. Either that or we've only got the 2. I might have brought one of them with me. I'm not quite sure. Let's go down this way. Worst case scenario is that we're gonna go down the rope. We're gonna have to sleep down it. Best case scenario is that we get all the way down there and the trail just keeps going and we end up in Forlorn, and then we'd be like, yay, okay, let's make our way back to Timberwolf. Make a stop by the forge. Make ourselves a couple of tools and then hike our way all the way back. We've got so many rose hips available to us that we're never going to get through all of them. At the rate we use them, we're not going to use them. Now, think worse is another moose attack. Yeah, another moose attack would be worse. That would mean we'd be stuck here for another 12 days just to get that. Oh man, just to get that to go away. That would suck. Good thing is that the moose is on the other side of the map, and before there's like this goes right to the moose in Forlorn. Ooh, that would suck. Oh my god, that would suck. But then we know. Then we know that where the moose is located in Forlorn. Okay, here's the rope. Okay, we're getting close to gonna be able to drink. We'll drink, we'll eat, and we'll go down a rope. Is that hard? Do this. Eat. Drink. We're good. And we're good. Okay. We can go down the rope. Okay. Here we go. Down the rope we go. There is a cave halfway down. Holy crap, look at the length of this thing. Yeah, we're gonna need to use a stim to get up this one. Oh my god, look at the length of this thing. Jesus. Okay, obviously they did not intend us to go up to Milton using this rope. Clearly. Just no. Yeah. There's a ledge, you can make it the rest with rest and coffee. Yeah, this place. So we got a cave here. Let's check out what's in the cave. Wood, coal. Okay, this is definitely a pit stop. It's definitely a pit stop. Okay. Now, we are at half energy. We need to make it all the way to the bottom here. Wait. Excuse me? I think I've been here. Have I been here before? Have I been to this? That looks familiar. Or not. I'm trying to look down there to see if there's shelter down there. Is there a place to sleep down there? That's the question. Or should I sleep here? Yeah, we're at noon though. That's a long rope. Okay, here we go. My biggest worry is getting up these ropes. This is a dead end. My biggest worry is getting up these ropes because I've got maybe a couple of emergency. I have like 4 emergency stims. So what is down here? Where do you go? Milton Basin. Okay. Painkillers down here. Lots of painkillers down here. Holy crap, a lot of painkillers. Look at all the berries. Look at all the rose hips. Jesus. So many. There's a car down here. There's a car down here. Check the car. Crunchy stuff. We got some crunchy stuff. No body. Sticks. Okay, the river goes somewhere. This is good to know. There's enough cliffs and stuff around here. I'm not too worried yet. Let me just figure out where this goes. I'm disappointed that the crash doesn't have a name like Matt and Coastal Highway, right? Yeah. Like here lies so and so. Where are we? This is a interesting spot. It was somewhere. Okay, I'm gonna go over to here because I hear crows. What I'm looking for in particular is I'm looking for safety. Some sort of shelter. That's what I'm looking for right now. I'm looking for shelter. Like a cave. Somewhere where I can sleep. Should, you know. Hey!
Think I can
Nice!
use this.
Thank you. Oh. No, we'll leave that on. Sweet. We got an improvised knife. We don't have to go and make one. Great. Sweet. Awesome. We still could, but we don't have to now. Oh my god. Look at even more of them. This is like total rose hip everywhere. It's just everywhere down here. We got cattails, we got rose hips, birch saplings.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, we could live down here for quite a while. If we could find... there's deer. We saw deer. So we could definitely live down here for quite a while. We could live down here for days. I know, right? This place is... This is a little gem, isn't it? This is sweet. I swear to God, there's a house down. It's a ruined house, but there's a cabin down here. If there's a fishing hole here too, I'd be like, I'm sold. This is definitely a spot where you can just hang out for a while. Yeah, this wouldn't be a bad spawn area, it wouldn't. If this was a starter area, it wouldn't be too bad. Okay, so we got our little house over here. I'm kind of sticking to the coast because I'm not 100% sure that they put this in with some thin ice. I'm not 100% sure. And I really don't want to test it until I have found a reasonable shelter or cave that I can hang out in and be able to dry myself off if I find out that there is thin ice here. Just playing it safe. Hey, look, a rabbit. More rose hips. Look at that. More of them. Hey, check this out. Can't open it. Okay. This has a dock. Destroyed inside. Hey, check this out. What'd you get? Cotton hat. Oh. Condensed milk. Get some charcoal right there. Crate. First aid kit. Disinfectant. We'll leave that there. Wait, check the wooden box again. I thought I saw text appear when you looked at the side. This crate. So. Don't say anything. Container. Cupboard. Outside the house? Ah! Nice. For wood, cedar wood, tinder plug. Okay, well, fire starter kit right there. Okay, sweet. So there, yeah, it's just you can't look on it straight on. It's like weird how it's set up. Almost like on the edge. Yeah, you can only on the edge. Nowhere else, just the edge of that. Yeah. Okay, that's cool. It's got wood in it. So that is a option if you need wood. Yeah, they need to edit the hitboxes. It's kind of weird. Oh, another branch. Oh, another sapling. A birch sapling down here. Nice. More rose hips. Oh my god, the rose hips are crazy. The number of rose hips is absolutely insane. The number of rose hips is too damn high. Okay, I think the ice may be safe. I mean, the deer are on it. Or you? Wolves. They're wolves. Okay, I need to kill you first. Gotcha. Run away from me. Simple arrow. Okay. There are wolves down here. There are definitely wolves down here. It's like its own little mini zone. Run across. Like a mini zone here. We have to check over on that side of the basin too. I'm gonna run. Checking out here, what's up here? Something's over there. That might be the exit out of here, right down there. The overturned, that overturned tree right there. That felled tree. If I could create a nice cracking sound, I totally would. Oh man. This might also be an exit. Okay, we've got two possibilities for an exit. We got over here and over there. Okay. One of these is definitely the exit. They look like exits, or they could be dead ends. But from what I've seen by looking around here, I mean, it's not impossible to live here. Try mapping a bit. It's not too cold. Yeah. I have to get myself some charcoal first. Okay, this is not an option. Still looking for a cave. Still no cave yet. That's what I'm really looking for. I'm trying to find a cave because I know I'm getting tired. I'm gonna need to sleep. But what we'll do is we'll probably make a trip. What's up here? Another sapling. Nice. Birch saplings for days. Let's go over here. I don't think, yeah, you can't get up that. It's too steep. At least I don't think. We're looking for a cave. Because they do have a cabin, but it's not a option for living in. Just it's shelter, technically, but it's not somewhere where I could sleep. I feel like something is in the center here. Something is on this island. I just had that feeling. Wait, is that? I think that's the waterfall we came from. Yeah, I think it is. It's gonna suck if, like, the only cave we have access to is the one up the rope. We got tons of wood. We have tons of rose hips down here. Yeah, look. Firwood. Yeah, nothing's up here. Well, there is nothing useful to us right now. Okay, go over this direction. Okay, yeah, we've been over there. That's the other side. Yeah, we're getting very, very tired. There's the house. Thought there'd be a cave. This might be a cave. I think this is a cave. Sweet. Yes, this is the cave. Oh, sweet. This area has everything you need to be able to survive for a long period of time. It has a cave, it has plenty of rose hips. Okay, this cave is not as deep as I was expecting, but it's definitely doable. This is definitely a doable cave. Got some coals, got some... Make a fire in here, it's shielded. Nice. So I know where I'm going to be sleeping. Here. Check out what's over here. There is a body over here. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Okay, I'm feeling pretty good now with this area. This area is very, very nice. I was expecting to get to the very bottom and be like the ravine where there's just like a sliver of area and then that's it. But no, this zone has pretty much got everything you need to kind of just hang out for a while until you figure out what you're gonna do. Yeah, that's some deer meat right there. Grab it. One hell of a cliff, though. My God, look at that. Checking out over here. I just want to explore this area as much as I can before I have to go sleep. Because it's starting to get dark. Go this way. And look over on our right as we go. Just see if there's anything over there. Wait, is this a spot where we can just kind of look at everything from up here? Like a mini little mountain here? What's this? Oh, that's cool. Okay. What's up here? Also trying to listen for possible nope. There's another sapling. Nice. More rose hips. More like rose hip basin here. Ooh. Rocky refuge. Get some wood. More condensed milk. Got ourselves a bedroll.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
Nice. Oh, this is cool. It's a good temporary shelter. I mean, if you got enough wood to make a fire that lasts long enough, you could definitely hang out here. The bedroll is ruined. My footsteps are kind of being weird right now. I'm breaking the laws of physics, apparently. I don't know why. Didn't realize that was a superpower I had, but... yeah, let's get back to the cave, though. The cave is a better option.
I feel so drained.
Now that should give you a twisted ankle, alright? That's definitely a twisted ankle right there. Okay. Oh my god, is that a place where you could put a rope? Really? Really? Oh, wait. Ooh. Hello. Oh, shit. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Okay. Myself back up. Yeah, I see a fire striker down there. Game. I see it. I really do. But, no. Not right now. Ourselves back away from that nope area right there. Definitely nope. That will get me killed. Or break both my ankles trying to get myself back down from there. There's definitely a spot where if you had a rope with you, you just rappel down from there. I see the little rock that allows you to do that. But I don't have a rope on me, so no. Not an option. That is a trap. That is a trap right there. If you're not prepared to go down a rope, if you don't have a mountaineer's rope with you, that's a trap. There's no way to walk up there. Drink, eat. Cracker bar. And the granola bar. There we go. Back to the cave and sleep. And then we'll go and check out that potential exit and see where it goes. Now, the first possible outcome is we get there and it's just a drop. So then we'll know this is supposed to be a one-way trip. You know, they designed the rope to be so long that you'd have to do a lot of effort just to get up the rope. But if you go this way, then it would just cause a little small cliff drop that doesn't do you any damage, but it basically says you can't come back this way. Which I could see them doing. Okay, I'm gonna just not go all the way back there. Pick these up. Fire. Grab a coal. Yeah. I see what the game's trying to tell me. Supposed to make a fire in here and use the coal to keep myself warm if I have to. Okay. Up. Fir yes. The coal, absolutely. Okay, probably make myself a little bit of water. 2 liters. 2 liters fine. I'll just do 2 liters. I'm only gonna be here temporarily. Until I know I can come back. It's not worth turning this into like a temporary shelters. Oh, it's not worth turning it into a shelter. Okay, water, good. Okay. And I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm going anywhere. Oh my god, 10 viewers. Okay, never mind. I'll stick around a little bit longer. How's it going? Hazard Puppy Z, thank you for the host and bringing 10 viewers. How's it going? No break for you. Okay. Now we're gonna sleep here. Well, actually, we should probably wait. Get to nighttime. Past 2 hours. For those of you just joining us, we currently just got ourselves out of the mountain town area. We just, and we lived through broken ribs. So 375 days, 15 hours, 11 minutes. Let's get ourselves the daytime, and then we'll figure out how to get ourselves out of here. Right now, we're currently exploring the Milton Basin, the mountain town basin. Things are going well for me, yes. I'm just kind of hanging out, getting myself pretty much ready for getting out of here. Because we went down like 2 sets of rope over by the farmhouse over in the mountain town area, and now we're trying to get ourselves out of here. Now we could go the safe way, which is back through Mystery Lake, past the trapper's house, which is where the entrance we used to get here to the mountain town area. But now we're trying to see if there's a second option. And I do believe that is the exit. And we're under the impression that this goes to the Forlorn Mustang area, but we don't know what's at the other side of this. We could go down here and find out that it's supposed to be a one-way trip. So we'll like fall down a ledge and then end up in Forlorn with no way of getting back up. Or we could find out that we need a rope, which would suck. Or there's already a rope there. If that's the case, then we'd have to spend some time here, turn it into a much more permanent shelter, and then rest up, use an emergency stim to go up the ropes, and then grab the rope that's up there, and then bring it back down with us, if that's the case. I really hope it's not the case, but if that is the case, then we'll have to do that. I really wish that was an actual house. That would be an awesome house. That's not. It's destroyed. So here we go. Hopefully this is a proper exit, so we can get ourselves back to Timberwolf Mountain, which is where our main base is located. Our main base is in Timberwolf Mountain, and the goal is at 500 days to be at the very top of the mountain and end our run there. Because right now we are on Stalker difficulty, hence the amount of wolves we're up against lately. But end our run there at 500 days, and then we'll start our next run on Interloper on the hardest difficulty and see how far we can get. The hope is that we can finally get onto Interloper and get to 500 days through that. We also have to do all the challenge modes. We've got those to do. Leaving Milton region. Nice. This is our exit. Now what's waiting for us on the other side is the question. Forlorn Mustang. Yep. Okay. And aha. Okay, this is that little area with the cave and all that. Okay. Can I get down this without, you know, breaking both my ankles? I got a feeling they never do give you the option of just climbing down this. I mean, I would really like to just climb down this, you know? And just climb down this without, you know, possibly tearing something open. No? Crap. Okay. Well, that's the case. Let's do this. Squeeze out. Ha! This round goes to me, game. I win. Okay, this is the Marsh Ridge. Okay, we now know. There's the cave. Sweet. Yes. Okay, so we're in Forlorn. Now, we're over near where the radio tower is in Forlorn. So, good and bad. Good, because we're very close to the entrance to the Mystery Lake area. Bad, hey look, a mountaineer's rope. Bad, because, well, we're in Forlorn. And there's some wolves in between us and the exit, so we're gonna have to deal with those wolves. This is a reused cave. Normally there's a couple of wooden planks that goes to there. We're gonna get ourselves through the cave and make our way. Okay, the question is, do we really want to go to the forge? We're gonna have to go the long way. We're gonna do a lot of doubling back, but really right now we really can't afford to carry the extra weight, or we're gonna lose the ability to sprint. And right now we've got so many tools on us, and we've got an improvised knife that we found. I think we should just head back home. Because we're really far in this run, and I really don't want to risk getting myself killed due to trying to sneak past a bear. Because to be able to get to that, in order to get to the forge here, we have to sneak past a bear. And the bear could easily just destroy whatever gear we happen to have on us right now. And then that would pretty much be the end of our run. And that would be a very sad way to end our run. Especially how far we've gotten, and the fact that we've survived nearly getting eaten by a bear, and also... Excuse me? Did I go around in a circle? Did I go around in a circle? Is there only one of these? Okay, if I see the rope, then I know I went in a circle. Yep, okay. There is a rope. There is only one rope in this cave. Go. Okay. Some of these caves, at least this one's a very well lit cave. This is not a darker cave. There's so much light in this cave, it's beautiful. Yes, this is a very well lit cave. Go this way. Yeah, this way. This sounds right. Maybe. Maybe, possibly. No. Find out. Let's find out. Yes, okay, here's the exit. We found our way through. Alright. So we need to get ourselves to this other side here. Definitely we're going to be dealing with a couple of wolves on the way back. But not some... As long as they come at us one at a time, we'll be fine. I really don't want to be taking on an entire pack of wolves just to get ourselves back to the camping office. Eat. Eat that. Don't do this in your very beginning of the run. I know it's ruined. You could get food poisoning doing this, but we've got rank 5 wilderness cooking, so it's no problem. Water and food, we're good. Okay. Now, there's a couple of wolves that like to hang out around here, near the waterfall, or near the radio tower. We need to get past them. Normally, I get past them just fine because they're usually somewhere else. The forge is on the other side of the map right over there. So, the pain he has to get to. And it's not exactly very safe. Okay, I thought I heard howling. Howling is good because I know exactly where they are if they should howl. I prefer when the wolves howl. It makes me feel better because I know where they are. There's 2 bears that I know of in this zone. I'm not gonna go running out into the middle of the lake here because there's thin ice everywhere. Listening for wolves. Slowly go up this ridge. That's the part of Forlorn that I don't like, is the wolves are located on hills. They're always a little bit silent. I'm grabbing them as soon as I see them, so when it comes to the saplings, they are what keep us alive in this run. Birch saplings keep me alive. Allows me to keep making arrows when I need them. Later on in the run, though, we're going to have to make a trip out to one of the forges and make ourselves a bunch of arrowheads. Because the arrowheads are going to be very important. We're going to probably make 15 arrows for the trip up the mountain, now that we have some extra bag space. We're going to have to make ourselves a fresh bow, which we have the materials to do that back at the cabin. kind of skirting the outside here. Okay, we're good. Where are those wolves? It's like a pack of 4 that like to hang out by this cave. Also looking out for trees. Looking for those trees that are marked. The last thing I want to do is go unknowingly walking through a moose den. That would suck. There's one of them. Okay, get ourselves away from the trees. Okay, he'll come straight at us. Damn it! I didn't want that. Shit. Try this again. We can get a one-hit kill this time. He's gonna bleed out, but there we go. Much better. We're currently in transit. I'm good on food. I don't need to. If I'm gonna get food, I only need to kill one of them. But right now, I'm kind of killing out of self-defense. Where the hell is it? Yeah, he ran off somewhere. Go track him down so we can get our arrow back. I'm also listening for any growls or barks. Unless we get one of those silent ones. The silent wolves are dangerous. I hate them with a passion because they'll usually kind of just run up right on you without making a sound. And before you know it, you could find yourself in a life or death situation. Okay, so going down here. Where are you? I always seem to run into them a lot. Especially when it's trees. Because usually, with most wolves, what they'll do is they'll first bark at you, then they'll run at you, and then they'll go into like a growl. And at that point you can kind of know where they are already, and then kind of drag them along. Please tell me you're not going towards the bear area. Sounds a lot like something a wolf will do. Yeah, there. Where'd you go? Wolf, where'd you go? Did he go up there? Oh man, did he go up hunt? Shit. Does suck. Well, screw you too, wolf. He ended up on top of there. Wolves.
Damn. We gotta be more careful.
There he is. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with our... Okay, we got our arrow back. We're good. We're good. We gotta track down where that... We're gonna try and get ourselves around the bear as much as we can. And before the bear shows up behind me. Get ourselves out of here. Because we are like literally right on top of the bear cave, so get ourselves out of here as fast as we can. Yeah, this particular zone, this particular area right now is like safest, but also the most dangerous. Because there's a lot of wolves, and there's a bear that likes to patrol near the railroad. So as long as you're along the cliff here, you'll be fine. But that may have changed due to the update, because there might be a moose here. Maybe. There's supposed to be a potential moose den located in every zone, in every region. I still don't know the woods yet. We still have to get ourselves through Mystery Lake, which may have changed due to the update. We're gonna have to go and check that out. There might be 2 wolves hanging out by that entrance, so we're gonna have to deal with 2 wolves. Get some water, eat some food, continue on. My hope is that I can get myself to the camping office. From there, I can resupply on food and water. You know, repair some of my gear, replace some of my broken arrows, and then from there we'll be able to continue on. There's one of the, there's 2 wolves. There's the 2 others. I was wondering where they ran off to. Okay, I'm gonna get around you. I'm gonna get around you, jerks. I may have to kill one of them. Okay, no, that's a bad idea. Might as well go after one of them. Because if I go by the cliff, I won't have enough room to take them on. Okay. Come on. Don't get caught on things, please. Jerk! You should be dead. To get myself to a bit better spot. At least he's running in the direction that we are actually going. Okay, sprint. We'll just follow him. Yeah, the wolf is barking. I think he was barking. Okay, somewhere over here. Ran to somewhere over here. Just keep an eye on jerk number 4. He's still following me a little bit. We're gonna find our arrow. He's kind of following me around. Wait, is that our... Yep, that's him. I just saw him slow down. He's in a stagger. He's kind of bleeding out. That's good. At least we know where he went. If I see him fall over, I know for a fact that's him. Yeah, he's not turning towards me. That's him. That's our dude. And he fell over. Good. Looking around. Get my head on a swivel here. Fully understand where I am. Let's get our arrow back. Thank you. Okay. Possibly 2 more wolves we're gonna have to deal with. Which is not too bad. Not too bad at all. Okay. I do not see any rubbed trees, so I don't think we passed through this zone's moose den. I don't see the bear either, which is okay with me. We don't exactly need to take on a bear right now. We're eventually going to have to take on a bear soon, because our bear coat is getting pretty low. It's getting a little ragged, and we're going to have to take care of that soon. Either that, or we're going to go and take on another moose, which the moose in Timberwolf is right next to our house. So that would be the best option. Some water here for myself. That's nice. Leave that there. Because that would be perfect. Because we could kill it right next to our house. We wouldn't have to fight any wolf. You'd have to fight like maybe one wolf to get it, and then we'd be able to cook it all up and actually live off of moose meat for a while. Okay, yeah, there. I see one of the wolves. Ourselves just somewhere that favors us rather than the wolves. Okay. I see one coming this way. Hey, jerk. Long time no see. I killed your friends, by the way. Gotcha. That one broke. Which is fine because we've got ways of replacing our arrows now that we're back here. There's a workbench inside of the camping office. We can replace our arrows there. I do like the additions of the light poles. I do like them. They definitely make it, it makes it a lot easier, especially in like heavy weather or fog, to be able to know where the railroad is. Especially if you're not on it. Yeah, it makes it so much easier to navigate. Foggy days are much more reasonable with these things up here. But man, we've got so many matches now. With this amount of matches, I could definitely make it through way more than 500 days. The only thing that I'd have to figure out is dealing with my clothing, keeping my clothing repaired, and also replacing my tools. Tool replacement can be interesting. But I think during my next run, I'm going to be a little bit better at managing my arrows, my arrow use, managing my bullet use. I'm going to have a lot easier time getting kills. You because my aim is considerably better than what's this? Excuse me? Okay. I'm not quite sure if I've seen those before. I'm like, excuse me? Okay, we're back here. Wow. Holy crap. It's like it's been so long since I've actually been here. Okay, so let's see here. Break that down. We're gonna have to make ourselves some air shafts here. So make one of these. Use the axe.
Not sure why I feel so.
Well, because you just ran like halfway across the world just to get here. That's why you're tired. Got another one. Okay, we're sleeping here. Drink some water, eat some food. And we have to make our way through like... Yeah, we have to make our way through Pleasant Valley and up a rope to be able to get ourselves back to our house. Our current house.
I'm too tired to think straight.
You are not thirsty. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna hang on to that meat. I'm gonna go looking for food. A wolf would be nice right now. Could go fishing, but I'm not quite sure if the wolves are cleared out over there. Your house? All houses are yours. Who's gonna argue, right? Right? No one will argue. And before the previous residents show up, it's like, hey, what are you doing? What are you doing here? Trying to survive. You're trespassing. No, we're calling the police. Wait, you can call? Wait, when did this happen? You have electricity? Oh my god. I haven't seen electricity in forever. That would be a weird ending. The return to civilization. It's... A joke's on us. There was only no power on this island. There's power just south of us. All I had to do was go on a boat. Looking for like a deer or something. Probably could go and just grab that. Save myself a arrow shot. Yeah. Go track down that wolf we just killed. Let's do that. No use spending another arrow shot just to kill a deer that we're not going to be able to eat the entirety of it. We just need to stay here long enough to be able to sleep and feed ourselves. And then we'll get back out of here. Okay. I was expecting to see another wolf, that's why I didn't go and clean it. But apparently no. We only had to deal with one wolf. Isn't terrible. down. Bum, bum, bum. Epic music for no reason. Oh wow. The guts are still here. Obviously ruined. There's a deer pelt. Yep. I do like how some of these, some of the supplies that I leave out in the middle of nowhere kind of just stick there. So I'd be like, oh, I've been here before. Oh, I remember when that happened. Because we spent a lot of time in the zone just trying to find a bunker. Try and find one of those prepper caches. We eventually did find it. It was one of the food caches. But man, it took a while. And it happened to be over near where the clear cut is. Wind's starting to pick up. Wait. That was a wolf. Yep, okay. Never mind. Come on. I'm hungry. Come on. Bring your wonderful meat over here. In fact, I'm gonna drag you a little bit closer to my house. Yeah, follow me. Follow me, don't get lost. I really don't want to have to go really far to cut you open. I mean, yeah. Don't run away. Yeah, look at me. Ooh, that looks so yummy. Yeah, you should totally come over here. Mmm, yummy. I don't think he knows what's about to happen to him. Okay, temperature is not dropping yet. Come on. Come on. Come on, Wolfie. Come on. Come this way. Come this way, walk this way. This is kind of nice how the food kind of just goes where I want it to go. Kind of nice. He's very nice. Okay, I think this is probably as close as I'm going to get him. Okay. Get a little closer. And then drop. Yes, I'm baiting him with wolf meat. Damn it! Don't you have to pay extra for delivery?
Too heavy.
Apparently not. Hey, jerk, get back over here. Try this again. Yeah. Woof. Bark. Woof. Woof. Bark, bark, woof. Okay, waiting for him to get a little closer. There we go. Yeah, that didn't work. Gotcha. Bolero. Ooh, 5.5 kilograms. That's a big wolf. Yes. Cut you open. Thank you for the meat. Thank you for all the fish. No, that's a different. That's completely different. That's a movie. Get ourselves into the house here. Temperature's starting to drop because it's nighttime, so. Bow away.
It's dusk. So night can't be far behind.
Yeah, night is on its way. It's just gonna slowly drop here. Okay. So let's see here. First off, use a match. I can figure out where the cedar is. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need it. Fire. He just throws it away.
Come on.
I rarely fail these starting fires, but when it does happen, it's rare and it's weird.
That's done.
Cook some food. This should feed us to mostly the way back to our house. Here's hoping that the food that I still have at the house is still good, because we've been gone for a long time. I was not expecting to be out. I was not expecting to be in Milton for such a long time. But the good thing is that we burned so much time that we're pretty much 20 days away from day 400, which is nice. Okay, eat ourselves. Eat that. There we go. Drink some water. Get ourselves to sleep. Just kind of looking at little shapes off in the distance here. There we go. You cooked it at level 5 though, right? Even at 1%, it'll be fine. Yeah. That is true. My worry is that the food despawns after it's ruined. Because I know when it comes to canned goods and all that stuff, it will stick around. I'm worried about the possibility of the food, the meat and all that stuff disappearing. Which, you know, the pelt and the guts didn't disappear, so I'm thinking it's probably only inside containers. Okay. Ourselves at daytime here. Wait. It is wait. Okay. Daytime. We're needing to solve our water problem, which I think we do. Yep, we have some water here. Nice. Okay, we got food. We got water. Probably grab another one. That's good. We got 2 liters of water on us. We got a bunch of food. And we need to make ourselves... How did I do that? Gear hide. How am I doing on my gear? Let's find out. Okay, 90%, 67%. Ooh, that's getting pretty low. I need cloth. Do I have cloth here? I have a fisherman's. Let's tear up some curtains. Let's do some repairing. Let's repair some of our gear, our lower conditioned gear here. I'm actually gonna tear up a pillow here. And this. That knife is gonna be destroyed, which is fine because I have another one. Okay. Now we need to repair. There we go. 1% now. What? Why did I do that? I hit twice. My bad. Okay, we need to get these repaired. 85, 89, 64, yes. Apparently our headgear took some damage. There you go. Nice. Oh, we have to repair this too. Ooh. Oh, no. It just harvests. Never mind. But it's got a... Ooh, it can be damaged. That would suck. That would suck. Losing that, it requires so much just to get that thing. It would suck losing it. They were good. I'm gonna have to get a bear skin just to repair the coat. It might be worth it just to take out another moose though. Everything has condition, even if it never falls under 100%. Yeah, okay. Okay, so I've repaired sections. You can harvest cloth. Okay. That's weird. Interesting. That's another way to be able to make bandages, apparently. You can either use the crafting or you could harvest them and it creates the same amount of bandages. I don't see an advantage to that over the other. Unless, crafting can create more of them. But that's just crafting. Why? I don't know. I'm as confused as you are. I'm like, what's the advantage of harvesting them rather than crafting them? Okay, well, it's about time for me to get off. I gotta go work. Thank you all for hanging out with me. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing World of Warships. The next time I play this game, it's gonna be on Friday, and we're going to be, from looks of things, we're going to be preparing to get ready for the trip up the mountain. We've gotten pretty much all the major supplies gathered up and ready to go. We just need to go through and we got to make ourselves a new bow. We got to get ourselves back up to around 15 arrows. We've already got the supplies to be able to get rabbit, to do fishing. So we're pretty much ready to go. We just need to do any last minute things like repairing our gear to as high up as we can. We need to decide if we're going to make ourselves the moose coat or we're going to just repair the bear coat. I'm leaning more towards getting the moose coat and then bringing that up. But that's pretty much our goals right now. Other than that, it's just surviving 100 days to be able to get ourselves the 500. So anyway, thank you all for hanging out. If you have not done so, please hit the follow button on your way out. I stream 7 a.m. to 11 right before I go to work. And I also stream on Saturdays from 1 p.m. to 5. So I'll see you there. Latest.